I just got this pepperoni and jalapeno Pizza Hut pan pizza delivered, but I'm not going to be eating it today. I'm going to be throwing it in the fridge, leaving it overnight, and going to be eating it cold tomorrow. Why? Well, we all know that cold pizza is an instant classic, and this is the pizza that I grew up on. Not necessarily with jalapenos, but the old Pizza Hut pan pizza. Book it. My favorite elementary school lunches were those rare days where we had leftover Pizza Hut pan pizza, no sponsor, but that cold pizza the next day. One slice, probably wrapped in foil, just thrown right into the old paper sack. Those were so good. First of all, I am going to take a look at this hot, fresh pizza. And by the way, it costs $16, so pretty good price there. We're gonna take a look at it now and then kind of compare it to how it looks tomorrow when it's cold. Hells yeah. This used to be one of my go-to pizzas in Korea, but I stopped getting it for years, I feel like, because it kind of fell off. But this one is looking better than I remember. They used to just criminally undercook it every time. I'm pretty damn sure it used to be 10 slices, and so they were each a little bit smaller, but now they're doing it in the 8-slice method. One problem with this pizza was that the bottom would get, so yeah, it's still kind of undercooked, I can't lie. And that leads to a little bit of, well, a lot of floppiness. Don't get me wrong, this super melty cheese and just the softness of it it can be a good thing. It is quite greasy and cheesy, and sometimes that can be a little bit much, but I have found that sometimes with greasy food like fried chicken and stuff like that, when you put it in the fridge overnight, something happens. And the greasiness it turns into goodness instead of just something that you don't like, at least for me personally. Here's one last look at the floppiness of it. Extremely floppy, and it looks good. I would devour this. I really want to, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna put it back into this pie, and we're gonna put it into the fridge. Bart'll do? Okay, so it's the next day. This pizza was in the fridge for 21 hours and it's cold, so let's check it out. Oh wow, yeah, that's changed a lot. Yeah. Yep. Looking good though. Immediately you can tell this is a cold pizza just by looking at it. I feel like the colors have desaturated a bit. I don't know why that is, but it also just lost some of that sheen and shine. I mean, we've all seen cold leftover pizza before, so this is nothing revolutionary, but let's see. I think this is the slice that I took out yesterday, and zero flop. The bottom feels less greasy and just less wet sponge-like to the touch. Let's try it out. By the way, I have never had this combination before on a Pizza Hut pan pizza. So, first time trying it. Cold, going in. That's something, man. That is something. That's really something. Wow, pizza is just awesome. Very bready, this one. But still got some good flavor to it, got some good texture to it, a nice little spicy kick to it, and it just feels completely different, like almost a completely different food, but not really. I mean, you know you're eating pizza. And best believe this would be good putting on a fry pan, put it in an oven or microwave, whatever, to warm it back up. But that's the beauty of pizza. You don't need to, and it hits different. I feel like the outer crust is more palatable just because of the grease factor. the oil factor. It's not as in your face, and it just, I don't know, something about it. Different pizzas work differently when they're cold and left over. I feel like a thicker crust actually does help it compared to something super thin, because it can get kind of cardboardy. Can't even lie on that one. This could be completely false, but I read somewhere that said like flavor molecules seek out the fats in a food over time. I don't know what it is. No idea. Let's do a quick little finger check. Yeah, I mean, we're still getting some grease on the fingers, but not nearly as much. So obviously, normally I would never just leave this whole pizza in the fridge overnight, but it really hits harder when you're kind of hungry the next day and you realize there's like, oh, there's 2 slices left. Perfect lunch. And it's quick and you're lazy. Actually might microwave a couple of these just to compare and contrast. I don't want to do the whole fry pan or heat up the oven, something like that. So I'm gonna microwave these 2 slices right here. In the meantime, I'll take down another slice. This brings me back though. This brings me back. Nice little topping combination here. Pizza toppings here in general are very limited. Customizing pizza toppings, kind of rare. You have to, it's very fiddly. So for the longest time, they only had really kind of 3, maybe 2 or 3 different choices for a pan pizza. It was like pepperoni or cheese. Maybe they had like a combination or supreme style. But recently, I guess they came out with a whole new menu for their pan pizza combos, so. I dig it. All right, so we all know microwaving pizza isn't the ideal way to reheat it, but it goes hand in hand with the cold pizza because it's just quick and easy. And right off the bat, more color. Like, look at that. I was talking about that desaturation process. You can really see it side by side like that. What is going on with that? I didn't know foods lost colors when they get cold. Definitely more shininess, got some oil to it. You got some, it's, I mean, this is like weirdly, like, just weird. Look at all that grease down there. It's real hot. What a noticeable difference. Let's try out one of these slices. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. So when you do reheat it in the microwave, it does get a little bit more spongy compared to the cold version. And the flavor changes too. You wouldn't think the flavors would change that much. I mean, I guess maybe it's actually getting cooked more in the microwave, or just the process of being heated up. I'm no food scientist here. Something about eating this more solid cold pizza with this super soft microwaved pizza in the same bite. Super satisfying. You're kind of getting the best of both worlds here. You're getting a solid base with integrity, less greasiness, at least. I mean, I guess the same amount of grease would be in there, or oils or whatnots. But then you're combining it with just a good amount of it, and together the textures and the flavors combine, man. This is absolutely insane. I think I might pull the ultimate move here. Got 2 pieces left. I'm gonna microwave one of them and then just combine them into one kind of pizza sandwich. Half cold, half hot. Someone's been microwaving fish in this microwave. All right. Oh, wow. All right, let's see how this works. So it's super hot, this top slice, but you can easily grab the base. Maybe I went insane, but that works to me. It's kind of like the cold cheese pizza. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like just a regular pizza, but then they put like just fresh mozzarella right on top. And it will melt into that hot pizza a little bit, but it creates that temperature contrast too that I'm a big fan of with foods. It's an underrated contrast. Everyone talks about, flavor contrasts, texture contrasts, but the temperature contrast, don't sleep on it. I can confidently say pizza's number one. And if it wasn't good cold, it might not be number one, to be honest with you. Burgers might be number one. But I'm not just looking for that first fresh bite. I'm looking for the longevity. I'm looking for every single factor that it brings to the table. Also, pizza is good at any time of the day. I literally had a year of my life where I ate pizza every single day. That's not a joke. Is there a pizza council out there? Is there like a squad I can join? Anyway, I'm skating out of here. I love pizza. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.